Southwest Florida, welcome back. We're so thrilled to get him here finally. I had him in my studio when he was about 8 years old, and he was there with his famous dad, Todd Thomas, DJ Red Dog, famous DJ in the area. We got Tariq here, and he's grown up now. Tariq Thomas, let me bump you in, man. Boom. And he's a standout football player at Dunbar High School. So we were so happy to get you here, man. Now, first of all, what I'm really proud of you is that you're a senior now, and you've been able to maintain a 3.5 grade point average. How were you able to maintain that kind of grade point average and do all the things that you do in sports that we will talk about?
Well, first of all, it comes with the parenting. My parents always stayed on me, kept pushing me, keep my grades up. They go down, they punish me for it, and I always hated getting punished. So, secondly, my teachers always push me. Like Miss Metz, she always stayed on me, pushed me to keep working harder, stay focused, and my friends kept myself in a good environment. Teammates, coaches, all of that helped me out.
Now, when people were telling you a long time ago that you need to make good grades, it's going to be good for you in the future, you can get a job and all of that, and it can help you to get into college and so on and so forth, you probably didn't appreciate it as much then as you appreciate it now that you got the opportunity to go on to higher education and you can put that 3.5 in front of them, huh? When you put that 3.5 in front of them, does it get their attention?
Oh, yes, sir.
Let's talk about it.
Well, like today I went to a recruiting fair. A lot of college coaches, first thing they ask, how are your grades? I tell them I have a 3.5. They, wow, shocks them a lot.
They get interested?
Yes, sir.
So say something to the youngsters are coming up playing Little League football right now, just like you played Little League football. Where did you play Little League football? They want you to say it on TV.
Riverdale Wildcats.
Okay, so you were part of the Wildcats.
Yeah.
And encourage them right now, the importance of grades.
Keep your grades up. Grades are the most important thing. Without grades, football isn't possible.
Mm-hmm. But you look like a real athlete now. When I saw you a long time ago with your dad, you were just a little skinny little dude. How did you build your body up? You did a lot of running, weights. Tell us about your fitness routine.
Yeah, I did a lot of running. Stayed in the weight room, eating a lot of proteins, protein shakes, all that stuff.
When you were out there and all those people in the stands looking at you play, parents in the stand, relatives, did it make you nervous, or were you always comfortable out there on the field?
Well, before first play, I always have butterflies, but after the first play, it's like a piece of cake.
Mm-hmm. Now, you're a wide receiver as well as a quarterback.
Yes, sir.
You, in college, if you play sports in college, what position do you want to play?
I would like to play receiver, but I'm always open to whatever the team needs.
Which means you could be a DB?
Yes, sir.
What else you could be? You could be a QB still?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, there was a time when you came in as a backup QB and led to a win. Tell us about that experience and the team you were playing against.
It was a great experience. I was backup quarterback coming in, had to take over the role, lead the team. A lot of players looked up to me, and it was great to know that I had a lot of people behind me. And taking them to the third round of the playoffs, it was great. Leading the team to the best record, farthest in the playoffs. It was real great.
What is the reputation of Dunbar High School in Southwest Florida in terms of football? When people think of Dunbar High School, does the general reputation say, hey, that's a strong football program?
Yeah, strong football program, dogs, athletes always coming out. That's pretty much all.
What do you hope that the team, now that you graduated and you're moving on, what kind of message you're leaving back with the team?
Well, I hope they just keep pushing, work hard in the classroom, work hard on the football field. Hope they win a state title.
Okay. Your next step would be possibly to go on to military school. What school are you talking to now?
Weber, talked to OW, Ohio Wesleyan, and a couple other D3s.
Okay. And how's that conversation going? You
It's
get some
pretty-
positive feedback?
Yeah, it's positive feedback. Talking scholarships for both track and football.
Now, how you gonna make your final decision and when?
I don't know when, but it all depends on how much money I get for college.
Is your plan to get what you like to get outside of the area, go to a school outside of Fort Myers?
Yes, I would like to possibly get as far away as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you play basketball as well?
Yeah.
So you play in
basketball.
you played 3 sports in high school.
Yes, sir.
Which was your favorite?
Football. of course.
Okay. Then what?
Then track. Then basketball.
Okay. Tell us about track. It ties right into football. What did you accomplish in track? Did you ever win a race?
But nah, I really wasn't winning. I just did it to stay
Stay in shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basketball. Do you have any kind of game?
Well, I'm not a shooter or anything. I just like to get rebounds.
Play some D?
Play some D.
Okay, so let's go back to football. Let's go back to football. You were selected as the captain of the team. Was your goal to show that type of leadership to become captain? Tell us how all of that happened.
Well, it all started junior year, watching the captains of that team, how they led us. So I wanted to be like them, lead the team, keep a positive vibe throughout the players, just show them how to lead a team.
Mm-hmm. When you took on the role as captain, did you learn anything from that experience?
Well, I learned how to be a leader, learn how to get through adversity. When we're doing bad, you always gotta keep pushing harder just to get back on top.
What are some things your parents have instilled in you, your mom and your dad?
They instilled patience, responsibility, respect. They instilled a lot of great stuff in me.
All right, look in that camera and say something to your parents, man.
I
Call
love
their
you.
name, make them famous.
I love you both, Todd and Tammy Thomas. I love you a lot. Thank you for everything you've done.
You know, your brother, your dad is my fraternity brother, Phi
Yes,
Beta
sir.
Sigma. That's where I wore this, and he's looking now, General Lee. He's got on his blue and white. You're a member of the Sigma Beta Club.
Yes, sir.
What are you guys doing in the Sigma Beta Club?
Well, right now we're planning for a trip to Washington D.C. and spring break. Go to a couple of HBCUs.
Okay.
Visit those schools.
A lot of pressure on you to become a Sigma now. I mean, yeah, your dad is Mr. Phi Beta, you know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I want you to keep up the good work, man. It's been a pleasure talking to you on the show, and looking forward to getting you back in the future when you come back home from getting away from Fort Myers.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Tariq, standout football player, Dunbar High School, 3 sports, academics, the works, right here on Lee Pitts Live.
Lee Pitts Live is a Lee Pitts Enterprise production.